Welcome back to SHAPEZ 2. Today is a big episode because we're going to unlock at last the space platform, which is going to bring the game from just playing over here to playing basically on an unlimited map. You can see it goes very, very far. So yes, at the end of the last episode, we finished milestone 3. I showed you all of this. And so with milestone 3, we can now unlock the space platform. We have also completed all of the pin tasks that are available to us at this point, which gives us quite a lot of upgrade research points. So actually, before we start, let's unlock a couple of things. Let's unlock the swapper, something we could have used already in the past, but I showed you that you don't actually have to. And we can unlock also the stacker bent, which is a faster version that output to the side. So that's quite interesting. And yes, as I said, the key thing is let's unlock space platform. So I'm going to show you what that means. But that also gives us, of course, access now to new milestone, etc. as soon as we select a factory. Now we can select either the normal one or the hard one. It's also worth noting that if this is your first time playing, by that point you have now unlocked in the main menu all of the factories and you can start directly into a new factory. I think we're going to go with the normal ones and then we'll do the hard one and then the insane, etc. So you can see it all, especially if you are having trouble with the game. The key thing now is also that we're going to start creating blueprints that are way bigger, because instead of creating blueprints just over here like the ones that we had so far, right, like these ones, we're now going to create blueprints for entire platforms like these ones. So the space platform, how does that work? Well, first of all, this is the new thing over here, shift 5 instead of that shift 1. We actually had space platform without really knowing it. This is a space platform for Manor, and this is almost like a space platform too. We've unlocked actually 4 different types, and in the future, if I look at my upgrades over here, I have now access also to others like an L shape, a foundation level 2, level 3, etc. There's quite a lot, and then we're gonna go into the wires and much more. So again, if you think this game you've seen it all, no, you've seen nothing so far. But yeah, basically let's start with the miners. So the miners, you need to put on asteroids, like all of these, like this one here, this one here, this one there, like these are asteroids, and they're asteroids of different shapes. You may remember, this one was shape of a square of 4, right? This one was a round circle. Now we have also a round circle here. We have a pretty special one here, right? 3 different shapes and 3 different colors too. Here, this is a circle with some colors, but not everywhere, etc. So these are the asteroids that you can mine. So you'll put a shape miner like this. When you put one, you will see that only one of these is unlocked, right? You can only put 4 extractors. To unlock all 4 or all 16, if you wish, you need to put also shape miner extension. You actually need to put 3. They don't have to be in a line like this is a line, that's fine. They can also be like this, that still works too. Sorry, let me just delete some of this. So yes, if I do, this, for example, that also works. So they don't have to be in a line. That can be good to put in a line though, if you want to make it clean. Like for example, I can then do, shift here, control and paste and paste, right? So I've created 3 times the same and they're all unlocked. So that is really good. You can also do copy paste at this level, by the way, right? You can copy paste and place it completely there. Or you can also create a blueprint for this. So I'll show you that in a second. That's the first one. Then the second is the space belt. It is similar, to your conveyor belt, but it is across space. So for example, I can bring it from here all the way, to the actual central place, right, where there is a vortex. Because we still need to deliver whatever you want to deliver, you still need to deliver it to a vortex. We can have several vortexes in the future, but that's the thing. So that is the belt. And as you can see, there's 4 lanes over here. So you'll be able to transport it all on a belt like this. And then last but not least, you also have foundations. So we have 2 types of foundation right now, a single and a double, which you can rotate, of course, also, right? These foundations are where you can build, your typical buildings like rotators, cutters, etc. Right? I have the swapper there, by the way, and I have also the counterclockwise, and lastly the stacker bent. It's worth noting, you may remember that for normal stackers it is 6 per foot belt. For the bent it is only 4, so we're gonna probably start using these ones a lot more. So now the idea is, instead of trying to build everything over here, we're going to try to build each of these platforms is going to be almost like a blueprint. It's going to be like a mini city. For example, you can have one of these that will just rotate. It will take 4 and it will rotate them all. Or you can take, or 8, by the way. I'm going to show you trick also to do everything double instead of 4 to 8. Then this one can be, you know, layout to transform, like to stack 4 or 8 into something else. So then the idea is, right, you're gonna mine, then you're gonna place, you know, those blueprints of foundations, and then bring the final products directly here. So keep this for the final logistic belt instead of, you know, messy logistics here. So that's the idea. Let's get started. So for number 3, for milestone 3, you can see over here we have red and blue, so 2 different colors coming into it, and also different shapes, right? This is circle, and this is just one corner. We are going to have to take this, then to merge, right, and then to merge them together. And at the end, we'll also unlock something new, which is called the operator level. This is for the milestone, but as always, we also have tasks, right? We have a couple of new tasks: the mushroom, the gray with red, the rotated stacking, the colorful star. And then later on, we'll also unlock these ones over here. So I think in this episode, instead of going directly for the milestone, we're going to use those spin tasks to start doing some of those blueprints at the platform level that I mentioned. And then we can do maybe in the next episode, the actual milestone. Let's dive right in. Okay, so looking at my blueprint tab now, I have a couple of different things. It has changed. First of all, instead of just one blueprint, we have now folders. So if you don't know, you go into your blueprint library over here and you'll see create folders. You can create as many folders as you want, put them, you know, inside the main folder or inside others, and then you can move, of course, your different blueprints into those folders. So what do we have? We have cutter platforms, we have stacker platforms, we have a 4x4 bin as a platform too. We have the rotating platform, then we have small blueprints. So these are our old ones, you know, these are not platforms, these are just small ones. Probably won't use those ones much more, but we have a lot more, as I said, directly of platforms. So for example, cutters, right, we have a 4x. So when I say 4x, that means there is 4 inputs. And I'm going to show you there's also 8x very soon. But yes, we have, you know, 4 inputs. And what we're doing here is pretty easy. We just keep cutting in half, right? Remember those cutters, this is 3 for full belt. So that's why, you know, we have 3, 3, 3, and then it goes out. That's a very simple platform. As I said, 4x. We have the same in 8x. So what does 8x means? Well, basically, right now we have 2 levels unlocked, right? There is a possibility to unlock also 3rd level here, but for now, let's talk about 2. So we can actually get 2 inputs in, or 2 times 4, so 8. And so what I've done is, you know, you just take, it's very easy. Once you have done the 4, you just do this, then you press E, and you have the same on top, right? And so that makes it 8, right? We have the 4 at the bottom and the 4 on top, and again, that makes 8 exits. So that is a very simple one that is going to cut half, and you know the other half is gone, right? We can't do anything with it. Then I have made a slightly more complex, which is here we are going to, you know, use the other cutter that doesn't, you know, waste half of it. So that's why we are going to have actually, you know, we take 4, but then we're going to have 8 exits. We have 4 for one side of what we're cutting and 4 for the other side of what we're cutting. So that's what's happening over here. You can see, you know, 4 basically identical blocks where we, you know, this is the input. Then we have 1 output that goes at level 0 and 1 output that goes at level 1. Right? All of the level 1, they go over here. All of the level 0, they go there. So that is really useful, you know, to make sure we don't waste anything, because we're going to keep both sides of what we're cutting. And this is also where potentially this bin comes into a gray, you know, come into action, because let's assume you don't actually need this part, then you can throw this into a bin, or if you don't need that one, then it's fine, you throw this one into the bin, right? So this, like this, they are fully connected. That's perfect. You can see they are connected. And this is the same, obviously, if I put also one of these in between, right? That will work the same. That works both for 4, but also for 8. You can have 8 on these 2, no problem. So that is the first 3 cutters I've created. Then we have stackers, 4 and 8. They are pretty similar. So the 4 is like this. We're going to take now 4 inputs, but times 2, because you're stacking, right? So we're going to stack these and these. So these guys over here, you know, they are the one that are at level 1. And then these guys here that are the one that are level 0. I am also using the new stacker, which is only 4 instead of 6. So that was, there is 4 here, then 4 there, 4 there, and 4 there. We're using a small trick over here, which is those launcher. So if you look at your conveyor belt, you have the normal belt and you also have launchers. So when you place a launcher like this, it's going to enable you, right, to go above a normal belt, right? If I have a belt like this, then the launcher is going to be able to go above, and you can also have it at level 1, like I did here. So that is the 4x, and then we have the same for the 8x, which is of course a lot fuller. The idea is you take, usually when you move from 4 to 8, either you were flat and you just put it on top, or if you were already using the top, what you do is you have to flip it, right, with F and try to see if it can fit like this, for example, right? So that's the idea. That's what we've done over here, where we still have this layer here, but now we also have, a second level of inputs that is at the top. So this one, they start here, then they go down, versus this one, they actually stay up. And yeah, this is just 8 on the exit 2. So I know it may seem strange. I'm going to show you in practice how that works, but I just wanted to quickly show you some of these that I've created. Then we have rotators, 4x and 8x, both 90-degree clockwise and counterclockwise. So these are pretty simple, right? We're taking inputs and we're going to turn them. And you can also have multiple next to it. If you need to do 180, then that's easy. You're not just going to put oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. You're just going to put another one, right? So that is what we're doing. Let's delete all of this now, and let's start actually using those things. Starting, with the first one, it's pretty easy. We have 2 of these, I don't know what you call them, but they're here, right? The only thing we have to do is basically cut over there, right? Cut in half. So we just need to check if our cutters is actually on the right size, and we can, think about, okay, do we want to keep the other side or not? I think, I guess it's always good to keep it. So let's keep it with this one. So this is that, and we can do it twice. All right, so here it is. We have all of these, and let's check on the outside exactly perfectly what we need, and here's the same perfectly what we need. So then one interesting thing I do want to also show you is, of course, we're gonna want to bring that back to our city, so it's all the way over here. But we don't need a second line for these ones. What we can do is here, that's gonna be I may have to change small things, but what we have to do is, instead of getting these on the floor, we're going to get these on the level higher, right? So let me show you that. So it is, I just reworked this piece over here, right? Instead of bringing them back to the floor like we're doing there, we just keep them at level 1. So they are going to go on top, right? And so now if I go out and I do this, you're going to see that this guy is going to be at level 0. This guy is going to be at the top level. So we're going to be able to have more. This has stopped working. Why? Because we are not dealing with this, which actually is a slight problem. Oof. I'm gonna have to mirror this one. Actually, sorry, my bad. So let's do that. So we go into the blueprint, we put that one, but we press F to mirror it so that it exits on this side, right? And then we can just put the bin on both sides. Okay. So this one should restart now, perfect. And again, I just need to fix now this part here. Okay, it is. So I like that you can actually see on top, also what is being transported on this line. And if you look here, instead of 4, we have 8. Then we're gonna want, to exit them. And basically, we're gonna need to do the same, right? Where we're gonna need to have 4 at the bottom and 4 on top. We probably should do a blueprint also for that one. But let me do it very quickly manually with you. Up. So we have the 4 at the bottom now, and we can do the same for the 4 at the top. Up, up. Just use your C to anchor it there, and done. And so that should deliver quite a lot per minute, right? We can calculate it in a second, but I think this thing is going to be finished very soon. Obviously, it takes them a second now to arrive. And we're going to check that there's not a problem. It is, the first green ones are coming. So yeah, let me check. So we're talking about 120 per minute for one conveyor belt, right? We have 4 of them, so we're already at 480, and you double this, right? So we are at 960 per minute. So in 1 minute, this should be finished. That is really good, and I love to see more and more of these coming down. So that's the first one, and again, obviously we're gonna need to deliver more and more into the future. But also the really good thing is this is a blueprint not just for that thing, right? We're gonna use the same blueprint basically for every single thing out there, or many things out there at the beginning. So this is perfect, right? We're not gonna have, it took us what, maybe it took me, let's say 10 minutes to create the blueprints, but now anytime I need it, takes me 1 second to put it down and done. And here it is, as promised, it hasn't even been 1 minute and we've already finished that one. Next is gonna be to merge it with something on top, okay? So where, I mean, over here, we have half of that, but what's even better is here. If you look at this one here, half of it is this pin task number 1, and half of it is what we need there too. So I think we're gonna do, you know, as we say in French, une pierre deux coups, which is we're gonna, you know, it's 1 stone, 2 birds, or two birds, 1 stone, or something like this. You get me. Let me do it. So first of all, we need the miners, right? Let's put them. Let's start with 2. We probably can put 3 on this one, but let's start with 2. So 1, 2. Actually, that is already. No, that is the wrong building and nobody told me anything, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, and then same here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they're all unlocked, right? We're just going to put the mining template, easy peasy. Okay, so then we're gonna want, as I said again, to use the same cutter. Let's not waste anything, so let's use this one. We just want to rotate. And we have the outside is going on this side, which is fine by me. And then this one, we need to actually press F to flip it or mirror it, right? Then I think what we're going to do is put a bin here, but not a bin there, because we're going to want to use this one for at least half of that. Okay, so this one we know is working, yeah? You can see here, this is the part we want to send to our city, and this part is going in the bin, that's fine. So now we just need to connect this one. Why are you doing that? Connect, yes. So we send that, and we're gonna need to find another entrance. Let's go over here. Okay, and by the way, I should just delete all of this. This is not needed anymore. So let's, oh no, sorry. Actually, I don't want to delete the, oh, we can actually, it's not the end of the world. So let's delete all of this. Okay. Okay, I was pretty proud of it, but yeah, we don't really need it anymore. Can I be lucky and let's see if I flip it? Oh, it's the wrong side. And if I rotate, yep, perfect. Okay, so these ones are already connected. Good. So it's coming. Yeah, it's gonna take a second, but it's coming. All right, and we actually want to do the same here that we did before. But we also need to fix, no, yeah, it is. Sorry, sometimes it is just, come on, slightly finicky. Okay, like this. But yeah, we need these guys to go at the top. I should probably create a blueprint that does that automatically, because I've already had to fix it 3 times or 4 times. That negates the power of blueprints at this point. Okay, so this one we delete. Up, up, up. And we just do 3E. What is happening? It's not 3, it's 1, my bad. 1, 1, then this goes the other way. C, C, up, and same here. Up, C, C, up. Okay, so these ones will go on top. All right, perfect. Okay. So that is bringing a lot of these. They're going to be finished in a second. And in the meantime, let's focus on, we have this output here that we need to do something, or this is going to stop. Plus we actually want it. We want it over there. So this is going to be our first stacker, right? So let's go. We're talking about 8. And if we bring this one, this could also be 8 actually. So let's try to do the 8 one. Stacker. I don't have actually a stacker for 8. Sorry, my bad. No, I did. Okay, so the inputs are this side. Yeah, like this is good. Let me put it there so we don't have any problems of, anything. So this is, so this one is fine. Let's just connect it directly here. Then this one is also fine. If we do like this, right? Okay, so we're gonna have this half there. Oh, I didn't actually check if there was, you know, a right alignment, but I think it is. I think it is. We're gonna see it in a sec. Actually, I can see it by deleting this quickly, and then we should see it here. Yeah, perfect, right? So this is working on this side. We have, by the way, finished already that one. And yeah, that's the power of blueprints, is going to go very fast. There is a problem here. Oh, what's going on? No, this is not a problem. It is a problem. Sorry, my bad. So we need one up. Okay, now that is fixed. Good. So we're bringing half of it. If we want to bring half more, we would need, you know, to put them at the higher level. So one easy thing we can do is over here, you delete this, and we're just gonna do that. Up, one, right there. We're fine here. Go up, sand, same here. Go up, sand. Okay, so that is gonna be sanding up. Then we just need to bring this one down by going under. So to make a space tunnel, just click on this one here. It's gonna show you that you're under, and then we go over, right? And then we just go back here. So that should start bringing 4 more, which will go on top here. And so instead of having only, you know, 4 on this side, we're also going to have 4 on that side. Let's check it out. Yeah, they're coming. So I think that's working perfectly. And you can see, by the way, that this is coming. 1,200 is going to be basically 2 minutes, right? So that's great. And in the meantime, we can move to the next one. So on this, we need to actually stack the part we just threw. Like the part we just added here, we need to stack it on top. Okay. And then we're talking about squares and then more circle. Okay. Okay. And what's the next for this one, actually? The next for this one is to put a full circle on it. Okay. We have a full, yeah, we have a full circle here. We have square. We could potentially also use this one. Okay. There's many things we can do, especially because remember, you can go as far as you want. The only limit that you have is the platform units, right? Each of these, like this is one platform cost, right? So I am limited in this. This is going to increase, of course, with time, but for, you know, you have to be a bit smart with this. Okay, so this is coming. Now this one, what's the easiest way? The easiest way is probably to do maybe one more here. Let's go. So we're gonna have one more miner, which we're gonna turn this side. And then we put 3. Oh, this is not the best. Sorry, this is not the best organization I did over here, but that's okay. I mean, right now I don't really need that many. So let's just do that quick and dirty. You can fix it later on. So we have this done. Let's place the miners. We're going to want, again, to cut the normal cutter. Yes. No, wait, what did I select here? No, that is completely the wrong one. Sorry about that. So cutter is over here. Yes, I want a 4x split cutter. Yes, that's the one. And it needs to start here. Yes, we're going to actually throw in the bin this one. And we're going to use that one here, which is going to be then combined with this guy here. Right? So this guy here should come out. Oopsie. You can come here. You are also coming there. So we're gonna have, right, these, and we're gonna have, yeah, these guys. They're on the wrong side because now we need to put them on top of each other. So let's use a new blueprint, my rotating platform. I never know if it's counterclockwise or not. We're gonna need 2, sorry. So let's copy that one. Oh no, I didn't copy the right thing. Yep. Because it was 180. It doesn't really matter which one I use. The important thing is we need to go 2 levels. Yeah, here it is. So now this is the same as this one. And now we just need to stack them. So where is my stacker? Stacker. We're talking about 4 in this case. I mean, we have 8 here, but we only have 4 here for now. So let's just take the 4 one. You can see the arrows are telling you, right, where is the you know, the right way, let's say. Okay, done. And then we just need to reconnect this one to, well, actually, let's just go directly there. Okay. And we don't need these guys anymore. Up. So yeah, that should start the number 4 over here pretty quickly. You can check. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. I mean, this way I can check it, that it is the right. Yeah, perfect. That looks exactly like what we need. So let's go and connect. Okay. What's next here? To put a full circle on top, and then at the end it will be a full square. So I have a full circle here and a full square. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Bring these here. So you go somewhere over here. You're going to have, of course, a minor first. Am I making 8 of this or 4? We're making 8. So let's go with 2 minors. Try to finish this one super quickly. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we put, like, once you get the hang of it, you see how quickly that can go, right? It's crazy. So we have a full one, and we are gonna want to stack it. So let's go stack our platform 8, 1. We want to stack, let me just think quickly. Yeah, let's go here. So this will be here, and then this one will go there. This one will go there. We just need to make a small change, which is delete all of this and this, sorry. And we need to bring these ones at level 1. So Q, E, Q, E, Q, Q, E, Q, E. Okay, so that should be perfect. We should have these. Oh, no, wait. Which one is supposed to be? No, I put the wrong side. Because look at this. These ones are at the top when they should be at the bottom. So we need to change that. One easy way is to actually rotate or mirror the stacker. All right, so let's do that. Let's mirror it. Good. So that let me just double check. Yes, this is what's needed. The circle is to be at the top. And the strange thing, I think it's a mushroom or a turtle, they said, is at the bottom. It is a mushroom. Okay, so that should work. Let's check it out here. Takes a second. Yes, that is perfect. Okay, so that is going to create the turtle, and then we just bring, not the turtle, the mushroom. Just bring it there. Okay. These guys, oh, it's only 4. Yeah, it's only 4, I remember, because we only put one of these. I would need to reorganize that to put another. But at least this one is going to be 8. So it's actually not going to be 8 because this one is not moving unless I do this. Let's put the bin here. Okay, then that will restart this one over here. Good. Let's continue. Let's continue. What else should we be doing here? Here. I like this one. This is the number 2, and this is a simple, half cut. All right. So let's go. Let's put 8. No, put 4, 4. So where is, yeah, it's fine. Then you mirror it, so it's not blocked. Yeah, perfect. So which layer are we going to? Oh, I forgot to put the minor. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Up and up. So we should start. And I think it's going to be here. Yes, this is what we need. This can go in the bin. Or actually, it is one of the milestones. Maybe we should send it. You tell me now. Let's put it in the bin for now. We can do, because I said we do the milestone in the next episode. Don't make me a liar. So yeah, we're going to have those 2. They just need to be delivered. And as always, I really need to fix this layout so that I have one that is at the 2nd level. But yeah, we can put, this row. Oops, that is very ugly. What happened? So we take this one and we need to bring it over here. Okay, and then we just need that same layout, same, oops, copy, rotate, and done. Okay, so right now we're only doing 4, but we could increase it to 8 easily if needed. In the meantime, I'll also finish that one, so let's check this, and we have 5 on this actually. Okay, so let's look at it like this, and you can see that we keep these parts, but we're adding 2 squares on the other side. Okay, did I cut 2 squares somewhere? No. Okay, I mean, maybe, I guess, no, this is slightly different. This is number 1 here. We can take this if we want to have 2 squares. And by the way, there is also these guys there, right, which soon I think we're just gonna delete. Well, yeah, let's take this one over here. It does need to be sent, right? Which one are we talking about? Sorry, we're talking about this one here. Okay, so is there a square also maybe? Oh, yeah, that's perfect. That's what we need. Let's just take that one. It's a bit far, so it's gonna use, you know, a number of platform units, but yeah, it's fine. So let's start bringing it closer. There it is. We're gonna have to check if it is on which side it's gonna be, right? But so it is on this side here, okay, which I think is exactly the side we need, because this one is on the other. Yeah, that's perfect. So let's do this. We're gonna need to stack, and it doesn't matter in this case, you know, which is stacking on what, so that's fine. And we're talking about 4 here and 4 there, so that's easy. We just need to rotate it, okay, like this. And then just place space belt on top here and there, and then connect it there. I think this is exactly what we need. We'll see if you know, that doesn't start moving. Next one here, we almost finished. We need 4 squares. This is also why I didn't touch this guy here, because I knew I needed it in a second. So let's go for it. Are we talking about 4 or 8 here? I think we're talking about 8. All of this is 8, so we can try to go crazy and do 8 of this one too. With 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then we have the minor. Up. Okay. We're gonna need one of them to be at level 1. I should have a minor. I should make a blueprint of this. I'm making notes of those blueprints. Just do them, you know, next before the next episode. Q, E, Q, E, Q, E. And what's the problem here? Oh, because I didn't delete those old ones. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so this will go on top, and this needs to be right at the bottom. Okay, so first of all, let's bring it. We need to bring it basically over there. Okay, this goes here, and you saw it created, you know, a tunnel immediately on its own, so that's great. Okay, so which one is at the bottom again? The bottom is that side. Okay, so we need to take the stacker 8, and it is exactly like this. Perfect. I'm sure I say exactly and then I made a mistake, but we can check it quickly. Right, we can just go here and we can check it. No, it looks fine. It looks fine. Okay, now I see that this one still hasn't started, so we may have a problem. We may have made a mistake, but let's start this one for now. Okay, so that is arriving. Good. So we said that this guy, oh, it's looking fine. I think it's just that it was only starting now. Yeah, it's only starting now. Okay, great progress, great progress. Let's continue. Now, I'm saying this, I don't think we're gonna have time to finish all of them. So this is probably a good time to end this first episode where we're playing on the actual, you know, world map, space map, if you wish, We're starting to bring definitely more than before. We've really made great use of the blueprint, I feel. I hope you understand how powerful those blueprints are. It may take you a second to create them, and don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below if you have any other blueprints you suggest or any questions, etc. But yeah, I think we've done great today. Already a lot of great progress with those new blueprints on all of those pin tasks. And yeah, hopefully in the next episode we can finish these and maybe also the milestone at the same time. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.